Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Daniel Wargo and I am back in the kitchen for a brand new episode of Forking Around, a show where the jokes are bad and the cooking comes second. And today I am going to be learning how to make one of my all-time favorite foods to eat. And I have never cooked this food before, surprise, surprise. But today feels like a wonderful day for a scallion pancake. So I'm going to be making scallion pancakes from scratch right here. And I'm also going to be making this sauce that I saw on TikTok by a great creator named Snack Queen. I will have the link to this video in the description. It looks fantastic. She calls it dumpling sauce, but she says it goes great with everything. So I was like, why don't I just do that right now with this? All right, so let's get started. Wait, before we do, why don't you just give this video a like for me? Smash that like button so that we can move on, so we can move on. Did you do it? All right, let's go. All right, so it seems to me like making a scallion pancake actually should be pretty simple. There's not a lot of ingredients. It's gonna be a little bit time consuming because we're gonna have to make dough, and we're gonna have to knead the dough, and then we're gonna have to set the dough. But with all that being said, it should be simple. Before I get started, I wanna talk about a couple of the videos that I used as research for this video that I'm making here. And so I wanted to just shout them out real quick. Two wonderful YouTube creators. One is Inga Lamb, who I'm now obsessed with. I'm a huge fan, just found her today, awesome. And Cook with Mikey, who is a great creator as well. So I'm gonna link both of their channels and those videos in the description. Give them some support, because they're giving me support by giving me this recipe and teaching me how to make this. So we're gonna start with a cup of flour, boom. Okay, and then we're gonna do about a half teaspoon of salt and about a half tablespoon of sugar. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and one of the things Inga said to do was to use, we're gonna use a half cup total of water, but we're gonna use a quarter cup of hot water and a quarter cup of cool water as we kind of mix it in together. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of like slowly add some water to this, this thing right here. And we're gonna mix it all in there. I don't know why I went British. That was absurd and weird. And we're just gonna start to mix this all together to create our dough for the scallion pancake. Seems easy enough. And if you know me, you know I love making dough. Dough. Okay. And apparently you can adjust your ratio. If it's a little bit watery, you can add more flour. If it's a little dry, you can add more water. It's science, guys. Now we're talking, guys. Now we're looking like dough. And now I'm actually gonna knead it with my hands. So apparently, according to Cooking with Mikey, the one thing that we're looking for when we're kneading this dough is the 3 cleans. Clean hands, clean bowl, clean dough. So we're gonna keep on mixing until we achieve those 3 cleans. And I think we're a little ways away. If my hands are any example, I think. So we've got our 3 cleans, clean hands, clean dough, and a clean-ish bowl. Now, what I'm going to do is cover this up and just let it set for about 20 minutes while we do some other stuff. So let's get moving on that. Okay, so now while the dough's setting, we're going to chop our scallions and prep them, and then we're also going to make a little roux to kind of be brushed on the dough. Apparently that helps make it extra flaky and crispy. So we're gonna give that a try. I'm just gonna keep on moving. That's all we can do. Gonna cut off the little ends here. Now, one of the things that Inga said to do was, she said don't use as much as the bottom part, even though they're super flavorful, use more of the green part. But whatever, I think you could do whatever. I'm just gonna save all this like for a stock or something later. And I'm just gonna chop these nice and, nice and fine. Lindsay and Gabe, if you're watching, I'm watching my fingers very closely right now. Very closely. Also, if you haven't seen my episodes with Lindsay and Gabe, there's one there, there's one up in there. All right, so now I'm setting this aside, and what we're gonna do is in a little pot, we're gonna do a 1/4 cup, Jesus. That could have been bad. We're gonna do a 1/4 cup of oil and a 1/4 cup of flour for our roux, which is just 1 part flour, 1 part oil, like that. Okay, okay, okay. All right, so our dough has been set. We're gonna use our counter to now roll out this dough. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some flour. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. And that will go right there. Oh, look at that dough. And I don't have one of those dough separator kind of things, so maybe I'll try this. We're just gonna do it in 3. Okay, I'm gonna set 2 aside for right now. Right over here. So we're gonna roll this out, and we want it to get as flat as possible. Something like that. Ooh. All right, so now what we're gonna do is put a healthy serving of scallions all upon, oh, no, 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 don't. Rewind, take that back. This is not what we do. Move, move. You guys, you're not ready, why? Why would you tell me to do the scallions first when you know that I have to do the roux first? Gosh, just pretend that that never happened, okay? So we're just gonna paint this on, and we're gonna be generous. Guess what, guys? This meal's vegan. It's vegan. So now we're gonna do what you guys wanted me to do in the first place, which is put these scally babies on here. You can be generous. It's a scallion pancake. Like, there can be a lot. There maybe even should be a lot. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll this up kind of like a burrito. We're just gonna roll all of these scallions into this dough. Okay, so it's gonna kind of look, and we wanna kind of tuck it in, you know, just like a burrito. And then we're gonna do it one more time this way. Boom, boom. And what we're gonna have is a little scallion dough ball. We're gonna put this over to the side, and we're gonna do the same thing with our remaining dough. Don't have a roller? Use a wine bottle, because we know you have one of those. Now that we have our scallion pancake balls pretty much ready to go, we're gonna do our last thing, and we're gonna roll these out. Yes, folks, yes. All right, so now we're waiting for our oil to heat up. We're gonna pan fry these, and in the meantime, we are gonna make our TikTok-inspired snack queen sauce, dumpling sauce, and we're gonna start off with our remaining scallions, just putting some of those, and then some fresh chopped garlic. I used 4 cloves, that's what she said to use, but other than that, there's no real measuring in this recipe. We're gonna start out with that, boom. She used black vinegar, but I couldn't find that at Ralph's, and I didn't have time to go to H Mart today, so I'm using rice vinegar, which I was told online is a fine substitute. Then we're gonna add some sesame seeds, soy sauce, boom, 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 and some oyster sauce, and some red pepper. And we are going to now put our scallion pancake in our hot oil. Let's watch it sizzle. And the last step for our sauce is I've got some hot oil over here, and we're just gonna put that hot oil right on top of this. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That's it, that's the sauce right there. Just gonna stir it together. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, it smells so good, oh my gosh. Oh wow, that smells amazing. So does that. Wow, 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 wow. And apparently these shouldn't take too long to cook. We just want them golden brown on both sides, you know, so a couple minutes on each side, and we're gonna be friggin' flying, guys. Friggin' flying, man. All right, now I'm gonna flip it. I didn't know how to do that. Ooh, it looks so good. All right, friends, the moment has arrived. It's time to eat. They look a little thicker than I feel like I'm used to having them, but they're super flaky. Look at that. Flaky, yum. Okay, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it alone first. Oh my God. Oh. Yes. That's amazing. That's fantastic. You're amazing. Moment of truth. It's really hot. Let me see how good this sauce is. Oh my gosh, that sauce. It's so good. You, yes, yes. I'm in heaven. This is heaven. Can't even get over that. That was so good. This is so good. Okay, all right. I gotta pull myself back together. We gotta end this thing. Wow, okay, so that's it. That's the recipe. That's fantastic. This is really so good. I'm just like blown away. I can't even, everything in my body is salivating right now because it wants more of this inside of me. So I got to end this video. I really do. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please check out those videos that I told you about in the description. And you can subscribe to this channel if you like more content like this. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week in the universe. Eat a cookie. You know what to do. Paint with the Roux. You know what to do. Paint with the Roux. You know what to do. Paint with the Roux. Yeah.